Oh, sorry about that. My friend was over the other night, and he made a point of saying that my coughing was my calling card at the start of every episode, and you know what? I feel like, unfortunately, he's right. Anyway, I'm sorry I need to suck on a cough drop this morning. You may hear it rattling around in my mouth, or having my words be a little bit slurred as a result. But the medication I'm on makes it basically impossible to speak after taking it at night. Very painful. Anyway, if you were here at the end of last stream, you'll know that we had a moment of terror as the game crashed after about an hour. I fixed that. I had to do the boss battle 4 times over, which was not 4 times? 5 times total. So I tried twice after ending the stream, and both times I ended up still crashing at the same spot. So I got fed up, and I went out and got the disk resurfaced, thinking maybe it was just a read error. Came back, fought the boss again. Turns out, no, still crashing. And just as I was about to give up hope, I decided to look online and see if anyone else had the problem. Turns out, yeah, that's pretty common. The way I fixed it was I just didn't fight in Dragoon form at all. And that solved the issue. So hooray for that. It was kind of a pain in the butt. It was very effective though. We did manage. Thankfully enough. As a result, I'm already done with that battle. I did add it on to the end of last episode and re-encode it. Unfortunately, that episode won't be up for another 3 to 4 days. But, oops, I was not ready for that. Having said that, I did spend like 8 to 12 hours encoding it, which I must have been doing something wrong, because to just encode it for 8 hours feels pretty ridiculous, to be honest. I actually had to sleep with my computer on so that it could finish processing. Giant pain in the butt. But it's done, thankfully enough, and it's up on YouTube, so hooray. You only missed about, like, a minute of content, maybe. Basically, Meru got her Dragoon Spirit, and she was super happy about it. And then I went and I saved, and that was all for the rest of that episode. So we're picking up immediately after that, and what we're going to do today is, hopefully, if you can guess from the title, go get Kongol's Dragoon Spirit. Now, I say go get it because it's a very weird item in that it's totally missable until disc 4 when you're forced to get it. But yeah, you just go buy it for 1,000 gold. The problem is, it's back in Lohan. So, I don't know if we can backtrack that far or not. We're in a pinch here as far as that goes. I don't know if we can go back and get it. I don't know if it'll still be there when we go back to try and get it. But we're gonna try. The basic idea right now is that we're going to go back to the Queen's Fury, because now that we've finished freeing the island up, we should be able to actually take off. The engines will be repaired, and we'll be able to get back to the mainland. Now, hopefully, we don't have to immediately go see the king. I don't think we will have to. Don't do this to me. Don't freeze again. There we go. Okay. As I was saying, I don't think we will have to do that. because we should be landing at Danao, I believe.
Yes.
And sorry, I'm struggling this morning with my words and the gameplay at the same time. But I think we have a chance to go back and get it still, which will be important. Because if we're missing out on the ability to level any of Kongol's Dragoon abilities, that's going to be a major problem for us. We'll have to pick a different character, basically. Why is it struggling so much today? Maybe it's not me missing these additions. Maybe it's just the system being a pain in the butt still. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go pop the lid open. Give me 1 second here. Okay, that worked. Ancient technology is weird, man. As much as I hate saying that, ancient technology is very weird. It's so finicky. Because the scene is loaded, it'll still play. I don't know why it needs to read from the disc in these moments, and why it's struggling to do so, but it is. And there we go. Okay. I'm still thinking maybe at some point I might change the characters over to Shauna or not Shauna, to Meru and Heschel, because I have never used them, at least not seriously. We could go straight back, by the way, but I'm just kind of exploring the cave because I accidentally went the right way the first time we were in here, and I don't know, I just want to thoroughly explore the area. Sometimes you get really good stuff out of it. Not often, but sometimes. There we go. Hey, Whalelord, how you doing, friend? Thank you for joining. I'm doing alright, thank you. How are you? What was that? Hold on 1 second. Oh, hooray! Thank you for resubbing with your Prime, Whalelord. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm glad you're doing well. What have you been up to these days? I feel like it's been a while since we've been able to talk. Yeah, 7 months. I think you've been subbed since, just after I finished up with, Outer Wilds, I think. I'm pretty sure it was not that series, but within like a week after you used your Prime sub for me. It might have been for the DLC, yeah. Either way, I want you to know I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here too. It might have been for Golden Idol. That sounds more likely. Because I don't think it was while I was still doing Outer Wilds. And I think the reason that it wasn't for Outer Wilds is because I wasn't monetized at that point. I was still like a couple viewers short. Or maybe it was the average viewership short. So yeah, probably around since the time of Golden Idol. Either way, like I said, it's always nice to have you here, and I appreciate the subs. How are you holding up, friend? Are you planning anything interesting? Anything fun and exciting happening in your life? I miss your presence when you're not here, man. That wasn't a sarcastic laugh. I've got a sore throat. It It doesn't have to be morning time. I'm always coffee. Oh, actually, have you been in since I put the new overlay in? Still poker? Hit a Rainbow Six with friends when we got times? Don't get diabetes. Diabetes. I'm glad. So far, everyone has liked it, and I'm happy about that, because it took like 6 hours to make. The flag was AI generated, the wall is an actual picture of something that's textured, and then the stones are just a bit of photo editing. Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, I credited Grim for the idea as well in the YouTube video, but I kind of stole this layout idea from her because she had... I'm not sure if she had it professionally made or if somebody else made it for her just as a nice thing, but she had it set up very similarly where her face cam and her chat were off to the side, and then the video was not blocked at all. And I really like doing that. I wanted to have the chat, I hate when things block the actual gameplay. So I was like, you know what? I think I can make this work for me. And so far, I haven't had any overtly negative remarks about it, so I'm happy with that. I think it's pretty cool. If I ever get a VTube model or something, it can always go over top of that. Plus, I think the flag makes a nice backdrop for it. How is the poker going, by the way? Also, as a secondary question, and I know I'm flooding you with them, I'm sorry about that, is Rainbow Six a singular game, or is it a series of games? Poker gods are against you. Fair enough. I'm sorry to hear it, but fair enough. I will Star Wars quote you for a second. Whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you lose. Still love the game and want to improve? Cool, cool. Rainbow Six is a franchise. Siege is a multiplayer game mode in the universe of the franchise. Oh, okay. I thought Siege was like an individual game in the series, just all by itself. Which it seems like it might be from what you're saying. But it feels like that's a good couple of years old now. I don't even know how old that would be, but it feels like it's not new anymore, at the very least. Yeah. Well, it's cool that it's still got a player base, then. That's always the risk, but I guess if TF2 is still alive... Then again, I suppose everything has a fan base that will try and keep it. To be honest, it's probably in the top 5 competitive games. Really? I did not know that at all. That's actually super surprising. Well, thank you for letting me know that then. I'm not a super fan of shooty type games. Helldivers is kind of the exception to the rule. But, I mean, if it's fun and you like it still, that's great. I still remember being awful playing Counter-Strike back in high school. Oh, was I bad at that game. But I tried. Everyone is spitting on Ubisoft and all, but this game is doing very well. That's good. I'm glad at least one thing is still rolling nicely, you know? Not for Ubisoft's sake, but for the sake of the fans that still enjoy the games. That's true, yeah. Spitting on Ubisoft is a waste of spit at this point. Oh, there we go. Stay one night. One thing I've been meaning to try, and I think I mentioned this last time we were talking about poker as well, but I really want to learn how to play Mahjong. It seems like it would be an interesting game to learn, even if not to, like, play seriously. And Final Fantasy XIV actually has, like, a whole Mahjong game set up with, like, a tutor, and you can go into tournaments and stuff. And I keep thinking I should try and learn how to play. Because the rules are so weird, I just don't get it. That was always my issue with poker hands too, is I've tried to learn poker before, but the hand supremacy is really weird. Like, what beats what? Is 4 of a kind better than a royal flush? Is a royal flush better than a regular flush? And if so, who's using the golden toilet that makes it so royal? I don't know. Captain Puller! Da, 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 da. Dart, I've heard about you. You successfully defeated the monster on the prison island. Something I noticed is that everyone that isn't playing poker thinks the rules are hard, but they aren't that much. I understand. It's just every time I've tried to play, I don't really understand the hand supremacy. Because rarity doesn't seem to be the issue that sets things off. You successfully defeated the monster on the prison island and the female bandit. What's wrong? You have a long face. We're ready to go back to Fletz in triumph. Oh, I don't know if you've been following this playthrough at all, Waylord. I'm going to apologize in advance. I do a lot of very stupid voices for the characters. So, I hope you enjoy suffering. At least a little. We couldn't get the Moondegger back. I like the ocean. He doesn't have a weird voice. He's just Captain Polar. Da, 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 da. I don't know why. Let yourself flow on the waves and winds. The problems of this world become not a problem at all. Here's an idea. Why don't you come with me on the ocean? Dart, you'd make a good sailor, even a great man of the sea. A man of the sea, not bad. What are you talking about? We have to pursue Lloyd now! Yes, I do have generic girl voice number 1 for her. Yeah, we have to something we have to take care of. I understand, but it's a shame. However, I'm moved that you considered being a man of the sea. It's small, but it's my farewell gift to you. Take this. I don't think I ever knew we got something from him when we said that. Dart, as soon as you're ready, just come aboard. I'll meet you on the boat. Be ready for departure. I'm hoping there are more characters I can do as we're playing here, because I want you to hear some of the stupid accents I'm doing. Rose is a terribly slow Mexican, and Albert is essentially the owl train conductor from A Hat in Time. Kongol is a Russian. Haschel is essentially Master Roshi combined with a prospector. Nero is a valley girl. Just for the fact, I once found an Outer Wilds playthrough of a little French streamer. Little here is around 100 viewers. Wow. So still an audience. And he tried to make a different voice for every Nomai. It was the worst playthrough I've ever seen by far. That's fair. Yep. I can't imagine how difficult that would be to do. Especially when you still don't actually know who's got the, or what gender each Nomai is for the voicing. Like, a Nomai was talking with an Italian accent, and another responding with a North French accent was the worst thing ever to exist. I can understand that. This may torment you a little bit, because they're just very generic accents as well, but I'm doing them in an intentionally funny way. So, for example, Rose is a female, but I'm giving her, like, lazy, high Mexican accent. I'm hoping it's funny for you and not annoying as heck. Plus, there's only like 7 characters, so they have pretty consistent accents when I do things. One of the stupidest ones I did the other day was one of the characters I gave the voice of the Swedish chef from the Muppets, which was basically me just reading out his words in mumbly Swedish chef tones, and then whenever there was a serious word, I'd say it clearly because it was highlighted in red, which was kind of entertaining. And then the other people from the island had like a Swedish or a Nordic voice, or, you know, my poor impersonation of it. It's meant to be humorous, not serious, so don't take it like this is going to be a permanent thing. For the case of this French streamer who's capitalizing on this to be funny, but was never thinking about the game and ended up not liking it, he finished it but didn't find any puzzle by himself past the first 40% of the game. Oh, so he was playing Outer Wilds as a joke, and he spent so much time trying to be funny he didn't like it. That's super unfortunate. Oh, that is super unfortunate. I was actually showing my friend Icecat Brad the other night. I was showing him that puzzle that I had to look up in Blueprints. The one from the A New Clue book that I 100% would never have figured out. And it was the funniest thing. The guy was hateful. Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm sorry you had to sit through that. Hopefully he didn't spoil your taste too much. But I did notice very humorously that as I was going through to show my friend the A New Clue book in Blueprints, because he wanted to see what the complaint that I had was. And I hadn't realized until I was rewatching from my own playthrough that I actually did figure out that I needed to use a hammer on that vase. I had completely forgotten that. Like 100% forgotten that. Even when I watched the solution, or when I looked up the solution to it, I forgot I'd figured that out on my own. I never got around to doing it, but it was surprising. I caught myself off guard by that deduction. Oh, okay. Hate watch at some point. I feel that way about a lot of reality TV shows, I think. I think a lot of people felt that way about reality TV, especially things like the Kardashians, where they're just like, people are so insanely vapid and dumb that you watch it just to be angry because it's entertaining. Which, I mean, to each their own. I don't think that's the sort of thing I enjoy. Oh yeah, the producers absolutely do it. there's a lot of bombastic things that can be done. I think I remember hearing about some guy that wanted to sue... What was it? Was it Big Brother? It might have been Big Brother. Or, like, a version of Survivor, maybe, where they were intentionally pitching him as a villain the entire time, even though he wasn't being a jerk and no one had any problems with him. They were editing it so that it looked like he was saying these really mean things all the time, and that people had problems with him all the time. I actually remember that happening with Aaron on... There was an old PlayStation show where the competition was, it was a reality TV show with those same type of weird group games pitting each other against each other for an entry-level position as a game tester. And they were just like completely against him for the entire time. They were framing him as being a bad guy. They were making him seem like he was just this vapid idiot. And we're talking Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps. Just so we're clear about that. And yeah, it was weird. I don't like the way that they manipulate things like that for views or for the hate watch factor. It's very frustrating to me. I don't know if this will even work. Night Raid! Have you been playing anything aside from poker recently? Like anything cool for games that you'd be interested in recommending to me? Because I really like your recommendations most of the time. Aside from the scary ones. Don't like the scary ones. That's not good for me. I'm glad we can actually get back to Lohan. 1 second. Addition. Not much. A friend of mine finished Lorelei yesterday, so now I have to play Inscription. I've seen a lot of Inscription gameplay. It's scary as crap, but it was interesting how they mixed in the ARG. I don't think I could ever get behind playing it myself because of the overall like demonic theme that's to the game as like a transport method, like how they make the game move along. But it did seem cool. How is Mugenics? I've had a few YouTube shorts come up about it, and it seems interesting, but I'm not sure what the actual point is. Hey you, walking over there. Ooh, good. I should be able to do multiple voices. Didn't we talk the other day? Come on, I've got great stuff. Awesome roguelike. Cool, cool. Did you know there's a Mr. Resetti-like feature in there? If you exit out of a battle. It's surprisingly entertaining. There is a Mr. Resetti-like feature where if you exit out of the battle, he gets really mad at you, and then if you do it again after he warns you, he halves the stats of all of your units for the rest of that run. Which seems hilarious to me. Steven, yes. And apparently the consequence is just for that run, which is nice. It's not like permanent or stacking. But it was entertaining to see. Look at this stone just right around this inside. It's a great bargain. How about 100 gold? Have you ever played Isaac, by the way? You should definitely give it a try if you didn't. Assuming you like roguelike, but it's the best in its kind. I like roguelike, but I didn't much care for Isaac conceptually. Like, the gameplay and bosses were weird, and especially the art style really put me off. I have been thinking about playing something like Risk of Rain or Risk of Rain 2 for a while. Because I have Risk of Rain 2, I just haven't picked it up for quite a while. And I enjoyed that. I like roguelikes. I cannot believe it. Hey you, don't touch that. So you didn't like the idea of a baby crying and shooting tears at poop in his basement? Yes, surprisingly, it was not my favorite concept.
It's too much of a coincidence.
Step up, step up. This is the much talked about Shining Miracle Stone. Any illness or anxiety disappears instantly when the stone shines. A miracle, a mystery. I'm making a limited offer now for 1,000 gold. How about that? It's business. That's life. Man, I didn't even get to do a Kongol voice. That's sad. How do you like this? The Shining Miracle Stone. I'm making a limited offer for 1,000 gold. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think they'll actually give me a discount, so... Hooray! I'm actually surprised and impressed we were able to go back and get that. I thought we had completely missed our chance. Now, I really need to give him some things to help amass his SP, because he's going to need a lot. When magic damage is accumulated, SP... doubles maximum HP, that's huge. Doubles maximum MP... Sorry, I have to do a little bit of manipulation with the items here. No. Okay, so this is the only one that'll actually acquire SP, and that sucks. A Spirit Ring 2, same thing. Damn. Well, never mind then. We're sticking with what we've got. We'll just have to grind Kongol a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised that Nat and Hubby haven't shown up yet. I don't know if you noticed, Waylord. I'm streaming... Actually, you probably didn't notice. I'm streaming an hour later than usual for the next 2 weeks or so. Because we had a time change here. And that time change... put us like an hour behind, I think. And Nat's in Germany, so her time change won't happen until the 29th of this month. Meaning when I was starting at my usual time, in my own time zone, it was an hour earlier. Hiya, Doug. Welcome in. How you doing, friend? It's good to see you, as always. I saw you were having fun commenting on YouTube videos the last couple days. I appreciated that. I'm getting by, thanks. My throat is killing me. I've got like... I'm on so many different medications right now. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, you saw it on the server, Waylord. Okay, I get you now. Well, hello, Nat. Welcome in. How you doing? I got so many friends here right now. Hooray. I'm doing okay. I was just telling Doug I'm kind of suffering. I've got like a billion different medications I'm taking. So I've got 2 different inhalers and a nasal spray and 2 different medications. And I'm not taking one that's an antidepressant because I feel like that one is not necessary. It's the weirdest thing. They put me on an antidepressant to help me sleep. And I'm like, no, I don't need that. I didn't need help sleeping to begin with. Low-grade antidepressant, not for me. No. So yeah, suffering from medication, specifically my throat is killing me from all these inhalers. But I'm getting by. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you, as always. I was just talking to Waylord about you and the time zone fiascos. I will get rid of this guy. There we go. Ooh, speaking of bots, I have been thinking of getting one for the channel. It will. Only 2 weeks to go until time zones match now. But I have this kind of humorous little idea to get a bot. I think it's called streamer.bot setup, so that it automatically reads when there's an ad coming up, and then it'll put an image over top of where my logo is on the flag that says 3-minute ad break or something like that. I had another stupid idea where I would actually have like jail bars come over the window of the gameplay to stop me from being able to play for 3 minutes. But then I remember that I upload these to YouTube, so that's probably not the best idea. Doug says, antidepressants gave me acne and Accutane gave me depression. I can understand that. There's a lot of downsides to taking antidepressants, and even if it's a low-grade one, I'm just not interested. Like, I don't have trouble sleeping like that. Yeah, and there are people that sub sometimes too. That's a very good point, Nat. They cancel each other out, except they don't. Yeah. So just make it fully unavoidable might be not too recommended. I agree. That's why I wasn't thinking of it. I just kind of thought it would be funny to have jail bars drop across the screen. I'm not going to do that, but that's why I thought like maybe a little sign over my logo there would be an interesting way to make it clear that it's not pre-roll ads for 3 minutes. Anyway, I'm thinking about new ways to automate and customize. Now that I figured out how to get this overlay on, I'm like, hey, this whole customization thing is pretty cool. Did I have a funny voice for a meal? I don't think I did. I've returned after a half year of sleep. My father, King Zior, wouldn't say it, but I heard that the evil doings of the sinner who feigned to be me has harmed our people in Tiburon. Meanwhile, here I am making more emotes for your channel. That's cool. I mean, honestly, I need more emotes. I've only got the 3. 2 of them recommended by Conop and the one you made for me. Which I don't... You probably saw it on the Discord, Waylord, but Nat actually made me a new... a new emote. Yeah, that one. The Spritz. I haven't actually seen Princess and the Frog, Doug. I'm sorry. Daddy's girl, Daddy's money's girl, dumb rich Daddy's money girl. But that's what I've got the Valley Girl voice for Meru. I don't know if I can actually change that one. I haven't, no. Princess and the Frog was before my time, or after my time, I should say. Which is funny because I loved Frozen. Watch it right now. I will pass. The whole voodoo aspect of it kind of threw me off. You know me and scary things. And that Friends on the Other Side song scared the crap out of me. I'm 69, remember, Doug? Or was it 86? I don't remember. Whatever you called me. I can say it is my fault because people were wounded by trusting someone they thought was me. I'm determined to make atonements for this, even if it takes forever. 69 for sure. 67. Right, okay, yeah. I will tell you this, and I know you're going to complain about me talking about Final Fantasy, Doug, but I will say this. Because all of the buttons in Final Fantasy are set to be like the numbers on the keyboard for their functions, anytime I have to press the keys 6 and then 7 for a combo, I hate myself a little bit. Just like anytime I have to do it, it makes me want to do something else. It makes me want to move the buttons around. It annoys me so much. I sigh, and I drop my head, and I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. Don't you start with me, Doug. Okay, Boomer. May I ask you to name my baby, my soon-to-be-born baby, Your Highness? It would be my pleasure. Embrace the brain rot. I shall not. I shall never embrace the brain rot. We had our own version of it. They were rage faces. Don't womp me for that. That wasn't even a terrible joke. Doug got me with that yesterday. Yesterday? Either yesterday or the day before. And I forgot that I had that sound as a channel point reward. Oh my goodness, did it crack me up. It doesn't get used much, so it completely slipped my mind. Oh, more voices, sorry. Just like I imagined. Oh, thank you, Lord, for leading me to the country of Princess Emile. Is something wrong? Oh no? Where is Princess Emile? You can meet her again in the castle. I won't stop you folks, you can pass freely. It was funny. I thought I was gonna die because you had like perfect timing on it, Doug. It was shocking how good it was. Sorry about that, I ate too many beans. Of course you did. We've been waiting for you, sir. Please proceed to the Chamber of the Sun. I'm going to save just in case, because these games have been crashing too much on me lately. Which reminds me, Nat, I was very glad yesterday I decided to stop the stream. I mentioned it earlier on, but I actually had to beat that boss twice more because it kept crashing. Crashed again. So I went out and I got the disc resurfaced at a shop, came back, beat the boss a third time, still crashed, just about gave up and went to play Hollow Knight, and then I looked it up on the internet. Apparently that's a very common problem with that fight, and all I had to do was not transform into a Dragoon. So I had to beat that boss 5 times yesterday. 5 times! Ugh. This does not look right. This ain't the Chamber of the Sun. How did I even get here? Also, is there a chest in here? Ooh, there's 2 chests in here. So I just... The Legend of Dragoon, but you can't transform into it or else it crashes. How lovely. At least for that specific fight. It seems like for everything else, it's fine. Just that one in particular is like, no, you don't get to do this. I don't use the total vanishings. I'm not going to use the attack ball. I don't care about this, or this, or this. Actually, don't care about that either. That should be helpful. I can use that right away. I'm going to use the heroes not seeing chat thing until I have no more channel points. Is that okay? I don't know why you would. I mean, you can, but I had hoped it wouldn't be spammed. Why do you want to get rid of all of your channel points anyway? That's my question. Why you want to be rid of them all? Why you gotta do this to me? You like being irresponsible? I noticed you like being irresponsible, and then you like complaining that you never have channel points. You're like, hey, I'm poor. I don't have channel points to do this thing I want to do. And I'm like, well, then maybe stop spending them. That's what I mean, I noticed. You complain that you don't have channel points, and I say, well, you'd have more if you hung out or didn't spend them recklessly. Heroes! Forget about formality. You're the special guests of Tiburoa. Actually, is the GIF showing up on stream for you? It should be a little, like, 8-bit Navi. But I'm not seeing it. No GIF? Damn. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. Thank you for letting me know. That's good, at least. Well, the sound I expected, because that's what I set it to, but I did have, like, a cute little 8-bit version of Navi that was supposed to show up on the screen. Well then, it's doing exactly what it was meant to, Doug. Hey, listen, it's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to annoy you as much as it annoyed me. We were longing for all of you to come back. Well done. But the Moondagger is still in their hands. Stop it! You people brought justice upon the evil bandits. You defeated the sea dragon that infested Elysia Bay. It was you, young people, who brought... How do you do, fellow kids? Who brought peace and happiness to Tiburoa and brought smiles back to our people. However, the Moondagger has to be passed on to Princess Emile. The Moondagger is a mere royal treasure. Tradition alone doesn't put smiles on our people's faces. That is all the Moondagger can be. King Albert, we are satisfied with the way things turned out. Instead of the Moondagger, we found something else to hand down. Did you hear me under the sofa you sleep on last night? I ate all your cereal. I am concerned about your health then, because I don't have cereal. That was probably rat droppings in a box. That is the heroic story of you. Ooh, Lisa's is a good voice. She's a chain smoker. It will be passed down through the ages from person to person. The 7 stars arose from the east to save the country of the king who lives in the chamber of the sun. Why no? I don't deserve spritz for that. It was funny. She deserved it. It was cute. It was my pleasure, Your Majesty. That's enough for formality. We are having a banquet for you. Please enjoy yourself. Like, is a banquet a party? Plainly speaking, yes, it is. Cool. That's a party for us. Woohoo!
Hey, listen.
Oh, Meru, behave and be quiet. Ha ha ha, she's certainly cheerful and excited. We still have time before the party. Please feel free to relax. Let's prepare for the banquet. How many channel points do you even have left, Doug? You should put a waste point thingy. Why would you want a waste point thingy? That sounds like an awful idea. Just save them and do silly things with them. You can make me do silly things if you save them. Don't spam it 23 more times. What is the better idea, Nat? It seems we can relax for the first time in a long time tonight. I think so too. We'll have to leave here tomorrow. It's a good chance to relax.
Milsaso, the country where Dart was born. We'll be busy again.
Like, I'll be walking around till the party starts. For sure. Hey, where are you going? I have an errand to do. Are you going too, Rose? Oh, I gotta sing? Did the thing not go again? It didn't. Okay. What do you want me to sing? Let me think. Why does that audio clip never want to work anyway? I might have to find a new one for it, because it should be working. Let me go too. I have no idea how to sing that song, Nat. I'm sorry. I don't know the lyrics to it at all. I don't know the tune to it. I vaguely know it exists. No idea. Never seen heard Amazing Grace either, at least not seriously. You want me to sing Michael Jackson, Doug? I don't think that'll work well, especially with my throat and the condition I'm in. You have to appreciate what everyone did. Do I know Thriller? I gotta go hee hee.
Why don't we go out too?
I don't even know if I know Thriller. Are there lyrics to Thriller?
I love you, Dart.
Linkin Park I could do. Linkin Park I know.
Since I was little. It never changed, even when you went on your journey, Dart.
Wow, you really want to destroy my throat today, huh? But I could probably do crawling. Or faint. Actually, I started to love you even more.
Because while you were gone, I was thinking about you every single day.
Shauna.
So I don't mind being your baby sister, because I can be with you every day. That's just how I think.
I don't think of you as a baby sister, Shauna. Chew! That was Rose. She walked off a little while ago to give Dart and Shauna this time. I'll get back to her in a second.
Let's continue this after our journey is over, alright?
Deal. I don't remember. I think I gave him a... Oh, yeah.
What's wrong? You have such a sour face, Master.
You think so?
Anyway, you're famous in the city. The hero who defeated the dragon that descended down on Tiberoa.
I don't know that song, Doug. Kryptonite isn't really singing. That's very normal. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? Like that, it's not really singing. That's not, he's so monotone with it. If you say so, it still doesn't feel like it's real. You like it? Hubby asked for it? Alright.
It's your modest attitude. You are our time's latest hero.
He just got back from Taekwondo. Alright.
By the way, the party is starting. Get rid of your sour face and be happy. See you later.
I'll have to look up the lyrics for it. Give me a minute. Oh, Mr. Dart, Miss Shauna, why are you here? We're waiting for the party to start? It's starting soon. Please get everyone or I cannot prepare the dresses. I'll see you later. Like, bruh, they're just trying to kiss. The heck?
I'm gonna go look for everybody.
Wait! If you're already coughing that much, I doubt you'll sing a lot. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. I'll do what I can. That's why the note on it is, or the note on that that channel point option is ask me first, because I never know if I'll know the song or be up to singing it. But I will try my best. Though I kind of wish you'd have gone with Linkin Park, because I actually know Linkin Park songs. I don't like music all that much, to be honest. You give me 3 choices. Well, you can pick. You wanted Kryptonite, right? Let's see here. What was it? Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down? Oh, then Linkin Park. Okay. Well, what you want me to sing? Faint, Crawling, or In the End? In the End is probably the most well-known one. Just a sec, let me check Crawling lyrics. I've forgotten what those ones are. Crawling. Yeah, I like this one. I like Crawling. I don't know how well I'll be able to do it, but I'll do my best. Is Crawling okay? Crawling is an okay choice for you? Faint is pretty up there too. Crawling in my skin. I'll stop typing in caps. These words, they will not heal. Yeah. Hi, hubby. Welcome in. All right, let me mute this so that it's not being marred by the desk capture card audio. There we go. Okay. Let me just set this up so I can still see. And I'm going to move this one over here so the lyrics are visible. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Time to destroy what little condition my throat has left. Gonna move this mic a little bit further away. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Hey, there's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in without a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I've felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in without a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. And then it just repeats. My throat hurts. There, I did my best. I hope that's okay for you. I did, but you gave me the option. Hopefully it was okay. I'm not sure how good I did. I tried real hard for you. It's hard to do the Chester parts. It was so beautiful. I'm glad you liked it, Doug. I think you're lying, but I appreciate it. Ads! Oh no! Kongol has friends of different species. None for you. You are subbed. That's right. Hooray for being subbed. Not bad. Now I gotta do more stupid voices after that. Whoa. Don't do that. That's what I should say. Did you hear Kongol speaking? Not really. By the way, the party's starting. Wow, that was quick. I barely had to do Russian at all. It's a good thing I'm not in a hurry. Actually, I think that's the pun that I made for the Go Live message today, which I enjoyed greatly. Kongol is Russian because he's in a hurry.
I am a hero.
No, I'm a hero.
He would laugh at me. I laughed now. I did laugh. Oh no. What happened to my quinceañera? Since I started to wear this choker, I have not laughed for years. It was worth the wait.
No what? Don't spritz me. Mexican accent is Rose, you know that. Oh, you're here. Oh, were you spritzing me for the Kongol joke? I'm here to tell you that the party's starting.
It'll be a fun party. And if you heard anything, treat it like a snack. It's not your business.
Ads glitched, barely a minute's passed. That's okay. That's fine. I'm good with that, Doug. I don't do this for the money. Ads are just an unfortunate part of streaming that I don't have a choice over. So, if you got to skip through them, awesome. That's why I like to tell people, or at least last time High Key Chaos was here, because he hasn't been here for a while since I reminded him to avoid religious and politics in chat. But ever since then, he hasn't shown up, which is unfortunate. But he was asking if there was another way he could send money directly to me, and my answer was, rather than that, just do gift subs, because I don't want people to have ads. Ads suck.
Do you know about the Legend of the Mermaid?
No, please tell me about it.
The king of some countries gazing out over the waves of the sea and thinking his life is hollow, just like the vanishing bubbles. Everything looked like that because the king didn't know true love.
Well, damn, I'm sorry the ad started again, Doug.
Under the waves, a mermaid was thinking the same things while gazing at the clouds in the sky.
Oh my, and what happened to the two of them? You're free again, Doug, hooray!
Would you like to know? This is a secret story handed down within the Serdio royal family, so I cannot tell you any more. Oh, I'm sorry I cannot go on.
Oh, you're teasing me. But I'm having a fabulous time. I didn't notice the passing of time when I'm talking with you.
I knew it. You're here. Is something wrong?
The party's starting soon, so I'm calling everybody down.
It's already that time? Unfortunately, I'll have to leave you.
When can we meet again?
When the stars fill the sky and my tankard is filled with ale.
So much romance, Doug.
You can simply say tonight. I'm trying to be romantic, you brat.
At the party. I don't know what it is with this game. They tease romance between all these characters, but then they cockblock them all. Dart and Shauna are sitting on the walkway, and people keep coming to interrupt. Albert and the princess are chatting in the room, and Dart's like, if I ain't getting any, you ain't getting any. Dart is such a party pooper, they were gonna kiss. Yeah, they were gonna kiss, but to be fair, Dart also got interrupted when he and Shauna were gonna kiss, which means he's probably just pissed off, and he's genuinely like, if I don't get any, you don't get any. Nope. None for you.
A strong heart. A passionate eye. A fabulous man.
Wow, that's hard on my throat.
Oh, Dot, how long have you been here? I've only smoked 2 packs today, I swear. How may I help you? Everyone's looking forward to attending the party tonight. Of course I am too.
Why is there a bird here? Go to bed, yeek, yeek, yeek. Woo! I feel like I'm getting called out. I'm getting attacked. I'm catching strays here, and it's not even my fault.
Dart and Shauna sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Lisa sounds like she smoked 2 packs of weed. Well, it wasn't meant to be weed. It was meant to be cigarettes. Why do I keep doing voices that are hard on my throat? This is so dumb. Let's see, where else can we go? I gotta find Haschel still. I'm not sure where he ended up. Out here, maybe? Nope. Still sealed off there. Are you going out of the castle? You have to come back as soon as possible. King Zyre was worried about you refusing to participate in the party. Okay, well that wasn't meant to leave. I'm looking for Haschel. Where did Haschel go? Yeah, but she keeps... She's not laughing weirdly, she's coughing. Just a peek. I want to see the food. Rose is already in the party. You missed her while you were in the ads. I'm sorry. We're not going to eat now. We just want to sample the food. That is eating. Come on, please get out. You're delaying the preparation. There we go. Mr. Dart, please stop them. Wars never choose their time. You have to eat whenever you can. That is a basic understanding for a warrior. Like, you want to eat too, don't you, Dart? Me too.
Stop it! You're not a kid anymore! You too, Haschel! The party's starting soon! Behave yourself!
Like, is that true? Why didn't you say so? Yeah, I'm here to tell you that. Come on, let's go. This party is gonna be killer. Everybody's here. Good, we can actually change the party up again. Putting Albert back in, and we should be good to go. By the way, she was saying something about dresses, but where should we go? We have to ask Liberia about it. Well, they wouldn't know anything about dresses. It's a library. It's a Liberia. It seems everyone is here. Miss Shauna, Miss Rose, and Miss Marrow, please come this way. You have to change into the dresses.
Dresses? You're talking about us?
Yes, I am. Princess Emile and Princess Lisa insist. Good for you. Like, no thanks. Us not like you. 'Cause I'm a dancer. I can't dance well in those dresses.
No thanks for me either. I feel naked without my sword.
Please wait in the living room. I'll come and take you there later. You just love the Rose accent, don't you? I kind of do mind if you eat part of the wall dog. Unfortunately, I need those to keep out the elements. It's cold up here. I'm in Canada. Freezing my butt off already. Everything's ready. Please proceed to the Chamber of the Sun. Kongol is not in hurry. No rush here. Just, rush in. This is a banquet to honor the 7 heroes who saved Tibiroa. Yeah, that's fine. You can have a piece of the couch. Rose's accent is your favorite. Good, good, good. Please enjoy yourselves to the utmost. I'm glad you actually have a favorite of my stupid accents. What did you do to Shauna? Do? I didn't do anything. No Shauna here. No? Kongol tall. Kongol doesn't see from here. Where is she? Mr. Dart? Wait for us? Oh, you must be Mr. Dart. I'm dying to hear your story. Oh, excuse me, but monopolizing him is not fair. Please let me hear your story too. Okay. Enjoy, Doug. I will be here still.
I would like to know more about you. Oh my, don't be so fresh with him. I talked to him first. Ladies, please, there's enough of Dart to go around. Oh, you must be Mr. Haschel. I'll take care of things here. Why don't you go and enjoy yourself with Shauna? At least tonight, you have to make good use of the time the two of you are together. And I'll make good use of these two. What? Thank you. Did I ask how your day is going, Nat? I feel like I got caught up in doing silly things. Wow, look at this still PNG of people dancing. This is hilarious. Okay, good. Look at this one and this one. It's just the front and the back of the same couple sliding 8 pixels left and right. Are you enjoying yourself? Like, yeah, it's totally fun. Are you gonna dance too? I'll try. Right on! Hey, they're actually dancing. That's surprising. Where's Shauna? I don't know. Go look for her. She should be waiting for you. Come on, go! Is that Albert? Miss Shauna should already be here. No, that's not Albert. This is You're the Star of the Night. We're just serving as a backdrop. Oh, here's Albert. I have to go to Milsaso with Dart. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you forever. Emil, well said. The future of Serdio and Tiburoa is shining like the sun. I believe love is the only entity that never changes over time. My words have become so flowery in your presence that I could plant a garden. I could make a business running a flower stand. And distance makes the love grow deeper. I cannot watch this anymore. What's wrong? You have a long face. If you're looking for Shauna, she's not here. Dresses in starlight are not enough to illuminate a girl. Mr. Dart, Miss Rose needs you. This way. Okay. I hope Doug makes it back with her snack in time. It's about to be her favorite accent for a little bit. Rose?
Dart, why aren't you procrastinating like that? Do you want her to catch a cold or something? Making her wait all night like that? She's over there.
I'm ruining all of the emotional moments with these voices, and I'm loving it. You look beautiful.
Thank you. But it's all thanks to this dress.
That's not true. Who needs sap? We need humor. It's hard to feel emotional with 12 pixels on the screen at any given time.
Look, a falling star. I wonder if my wish will come true.
Was the wish for a kiss? Because pucker up, baby. It will. Because I wish the same thing. Ha! I forgot that actually happened. Oh my goodness. I am freaking psychic. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I think this might be time to swap to disc 3. It is. Okay. Unbelievable indeed. Now, I think this is actually an excellent point to stop for the day because my throat is killing me. Oh my goodness. This was a lot today. I'll put in disc 3 and we can start up again on, maybe not Wednesday. I don't know. Just so you guys are aware, I have a doctor's appointment. They're going to call me on Wednesday. So I don't know if I'm going to actually stream that day or take the call instead. Because it would get interrupted and I'm not sure how long it's going to be. So maybe I'll just take Wednesday off and then I'll be back Friday. Holy crap, I need some more cough drops. Yeah, I'll probably be back Friday for this. But for anyone else that's here, just because I keep forgetting to do this and I don't have a bot set up for it yet, shout out to NoobNat. She will be on tomorrow and Thursday, so the days in between. She'll be playing Silksong. If you like the platformers and suffering, and hubby occasionally butting in to do things for her because he's funny and he likes to bully her, and that's very entertaining for us. But I like spending time with Nat. I hope you will as well if you're here to watch. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I will try not to die, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me, as always. Bye-bye.